Hi guys, today we're going to move on to 5-6, which is two-digit quotient. So all of our answers today are going to have 2 digits in them. So I had to pick a question that had to do with Baby Yodas. You guys know how I feel about Baby Yoda. You know how much I love him. He's the cutest thing in the world. So here's my question to you. Tackett is shipping 814 Baby Yodas. I'm going to send them all over the world. Each box holds 18 Baby Yodas. How many boxes are needed? So how many boxes do I need to send all of them out so that everyone can experience the wonder of Baby Yoda? And then how many boxes will actually be filled? So my problem for the way I would set this problem up is 814 Baby Yodas divided by 18. Now, I really think I need to be using green to solve this today. And here's my little Baby Yoda drawing. Here's his little ears. And then here's his cute little face. Burr, burr, beep. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, I know it's not the best, but it's the best I can do. All right, let's go ahead and tackle this problem. So I know already that my answer is going to have 2 digits in it. So I know 18 cannot fit into 8. 18 can fit into 81. So I'm not going to really do the Tackett trick for this one because 1 fitting into 81 doesn't really work. Instead, I'm going to think of this as like the number 20. I'm just going to kind of round it up in my head and think how many times can 20 fit into 80? So 20, 40, 60, 80. I think it's going to be about 4 times. So on the side of my paper, I'm going to take 18 times 4 and I'm going to see what I get. So I have 8 times 4 is 32. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 is 7. Ooh, 72. That looks pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and put a 4 up in my quotient and then subtract. And I get 9. Now I'm going to bring down my 4 and I've got the same thing here. So I'm going to think about, let me move my paper up so you can see, how many times can 18 fit into 94? So I'm going to think again as 18 like 20. So I knew that 18 could fit into 81 4 times. And I got 72. That's pretty close. Now, if I add 18 more to 72, I get 90. So I think it can actually fit in there 5 times. So let's figure out 18 times 5. 8 times 5 is 40. Drop my 0, carry my 4. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 4 is 9. 90s, do my subtraction. So I get 45 remainder 4. So here's my question to you. How many boxes am I actually going to need to send all of my cute little Baby Yodas out? Am I going to need 45 remainder 4? Or what would I say? Think about it. If you said 46 boxes, you are right. I can't leave these 4 little Baby Yodas all by themselves with nowhere to go. Now, how many boxes will actually be filled? That's 45. So remember when we talked about last week, or it might be 2 weeks ago, depending on when we're watching this, we talked about how it's really important to pay attention to how a problem is worded. This is a great example of that. So let's do a few more problems together. So 2-digit quotients, here we go. All right, let's start with our problem up here at the top. I've got 985 divided by 47. So I know 47 cannot fit into 9. How many times can 47 fit into 98? So let's think about how many times can 4 fit into 9? 2 times. Let's see what 47 times 2 is. So on the side of my paper, I'm going to do 47 times 2. Ooh, 94. That looks pretty good. 2 in my quotient. Subtract, and I get 4. Bring down my 5. Uh-oh. Can 47 fit into 45? It can't. So what would I put up in my quotient? I would put a 0. Now go ahead and do your subtraction. Oh, sorry. That should be a big 0. So I actually get 20 with a remainder of 45 for that answer, which seems crazy, but remember, 45 is smaller than 47. And if I checked this with multiplication, I would be right. Let's do another one together. Let's do 678 divided by 33. So I know that 33 cannot fit into 6. Let's think about 33 fitting into 67. So 3's are pretty easy to work with. If I took 33 and multiplied it by 2, I would get 66. And I know that because I would just double these 3's. So they would turn into 6's. So I'm going to put a 2 up here. Subtract, bring down my 8. Can 33 fit into 18? It cannot. This is another one where my answer would be 20 remainder 18. So it's another one where I have a 0 in the quotient. Now, you've caught on to the routine over the past couple of days. Do this one on your own. So hit pause and then hit play when you're ready to go over the answer. Okay, so pause. Oh, welcome back. Nice to see you. So let's go ahead and tackle this problem, shall we? 16. How many times can 16 fit into 29? Well, it actually can only fit into 29 one time. I know it's hard to think about, that sounds crazy, but I know in my head that 15 times 2 is 30, so I know that 16 times 2 would be bigger. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract. I get 13. I'm going to bring down this 8. Oh boy. Now I've got 16 fitting into 138. What do you think I would need to do? So I need to think about this as maybe 1, or maybe actually I might think of this like a 20. And think about how many times can 2 fit into 13, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So maybe 6. I don't know. That seems kind of crazy. This is one where I may actually have to think about, okay, what is a good place for me to start? I'm going to start with thinking of this 16 like 20. I'm thinking of this 138 like 140. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. I'm going to start with 7 and see what I get. 16 times 7. Ooh, I get 112. That looks a little small. I think I actually could fit another group of 16 in there. So let's try 16 times 8 and see what we get. Ooh, 128. That looks perfect. So I should get 18, remainder 10. So these problems are going to take us a while. You may not finish all of the practice that you decide to do today. That's okay. Go slow and steady and check your answers as you go. And of course, I'm here to help you.